Pieter McNair is the recipient of a Lifetime Co-operative Achievement Award.
I opened my first credit union account when I was 6 years old. My family always dealt with the co-op and the credit union. And my dad was on the board of the Cornack Co-op, and later he started in Cornack Credit Union. And at one time, my brother, my father, and myself were all general managers of credit unions.
Pieter McNair's career in the Saskatchewan credit union system is comprised of equal parts financial acumen and community building. From 1979 until 2009, Pieter was the general manager of Kelvington Credit Union, now Accent Credit Union. It was the relations with his members, staff, and community that may have had the largest impact.
I have very fond memories of how well I was treated by the Kelvington members, the staff, and the board. One winter day in the mid-'80s, our staff went to the Hendon branch, and when she went to open the vault door, right in the swing of the vault door, she noticed a drill hole. And the filings were on top of the hole. So they knew that it was drilled from the bottom, and there was only a crawl space under the credit union. So they walked around the exterior of the credit union and didn't see any tracks in the snow. So they called me, and I went up there, and we checked a vacant building next door that had a table on its side over top of a trap door. So we opened the trap door, and we found a 20-foot long tunnel that somebody had dug underneath that building and into the credit union. So we contacted the RCMP, and they put a listening device into the tunnel, and unfortunately nothing ever materialized out of that. No one was ever charged or caught, and a few days later the board got together and poured a bunch of cement and filled the hole in.
His success at home in Kelvington began a journey that eventually ended up in Asia. Pieter was elected to the Board of Credit Union Central of Saskatchewan, the Canadian Co-operative Association, and the Cooperative Development Foundation, among others. His role in the Saskatchewan credit union system also took him to events for the International Cooperative Alliance, the Asian Confederation of Credit Unions, and the World Council of Credit Unions in the United States, various places in Canada, and multiple other countries.
When I was a board member of the Canadian Cooperative Association and also the Cooperative Development Foundation, you really felt that you were helping third world cooperatives. When I was in Nepal at the central level, one day I had a discussion with a lady that was the manager of a credit union, and it was in a very poor slum area of Kathmandu, and she came in with regular, very small monthly deposits that she would go around to the members of the credit union, and she would get meager amount of deposits from them. The women in that small cooperative would send their children to school with the funds, and some even started their own businesses. I've been quite fortunate to be involved in different countries in the cooperative development, mostly with the Asian Association of Credit Unions. Donna and I have both volunteered our vacation time and found it very gratifying with the people that we met and everything. Many of the credit unions in Asia today are in the position we were 20 or 30 years ago. They're wanting to start a deposit guarantee corporation, and it's been gratifying helping them set that up. They also want to know some of our accounting procedures. Not everybody is automated over there. It's certainly coming along, but they have a lot to learn, and same with the governance. Their governance structure is mostly on the volunteer level that we had many years ago, so I think what they learned from us is very much appreciated.
Pieter remains an active member of his community, and the complete list of his involvement and volunteerism is extensive.
It's kind of amazing how cooperatives feel like a family, and it doesn't matter which country that you're in.
Through his 47-year career as a credit union employee, manager, volunteer, and board member, Pieter has had an immense impact on his colleagues and communities.
I would very much like to thank Victoria Morris and the Cooperative Merit Award Committee for their selection of the award recipients over the years, and thank them for their dedication to the cooperative movement. I'm thankful to the many people that helped me over the years, and a couple of mentors that really stand out was Les Tendler and Ed Giebert. And I would like to thank them and many others for their contribution, and I'm very appreciative of the award. Thank you very much.
We are pleased to recognize Pieter McNair with a Lifetime Co-operative Achievement Award.
Video profile produced by Access Communications.